Welcome to Sunday afternoon baseball on MLB Network as we welcome you inside Fenway Park in Boston. Rick Porcello, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Betts coming on. He'll get it into second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with two bases. In now, Shane Peterson.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with the runner in scoring position, one batter into the game.
And this one's in the dirt. And the recovery's not going to be in time at third, and that should be ruled a wild pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
A bouncer up the middle. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ballgame. Striding forward now is the DH, Corey Dickerson. In his career against Porcello, he carries with him a .448 batting average. Two of those hits were for home runs. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Bases are empty, one man out. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Benintendi going back on it, and it bangs off the monster. And he is in at second base with a one-out double. Already their second double of this first inning, guys.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Matt. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short outing.
Time now for a look at the Rays starting nine. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, definitely watch out for Corey Dickerson. He's already hit over 30 home runs this season. He could quit right now and it would be considered a good year. But as he continues to play this season out, I'm looking to see what the end result could be.
1-2 now.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing them before.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Young is there, and that retires the side. Rays will settle for just the one. Stepping up now, Eduardo Nunez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First delivery to him on the way. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Souza's after it. He's got it one away. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Mark, how do they bounce back and avoid the dreaded sweep?
Well, Matty, this team can do one thing very well. This lineup leads the league in home runs, and that's why people pay the price of admission. They want to see the long ball. Everybody loves home runs, and it's exactly what this lineup gives you. They get count leverage, 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Don't look for that base hit the other way. They are trying to turn and burn.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
1 out, nobody on. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Striding in for Boston, Mookie Betts. First shot for him here, and with the season winding down, he's closing in on a league batting title.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Behind 0-2 now. Popped him up. Miller is calling for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Belt, the former San Francisco Giant. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Snell is one of the more prolific strikeout artists in the game today. He'll get into double digits in Ks, and of course that means he's got outstanding stuff every 5 days.
One of the things that go hand in hand, Matty D, if you want to strike guys out, you have to have good stuff, and this guy has great stuff. He has 2 different pitches that he can strike you out with, and as they rate him on a scale of 1 to 10, this guy has 2 pitches that rate an 8 or a 9, which is really hard to find in baseball today.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway. And coming in for his first at-bat, Brad Miller. And he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. He pulls this one into right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. This is line to left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out. Now the pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. In his career against Porcello, comes in with 6 hits in 17 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. Next up for the Red Sox, Andrew Benintendi, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. And he fouls this one off. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The 1-1. This is pulled into right. Souza is there, and he'll bring this one in.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one. That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game. He had to know that pitch was coming.
For the plate now is the designated hitter, Jackie Bradley Jr. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Now a long throw to third. And no shot for Rasmus. He's in safely at third.
Boy, Dero, anytime a lefty takes that pitch on the outer third and drives it the other way, you have to be awfully impressed.
Yeah, you have to be. It reminds me of Will Clark back in the day taking that ball the other way. You have to be able to play with the whole field to have success in the big leagues.
Jared Saltalamacchia is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Ball one. Set. Here comes the 1-1. Missed with a breaking ball.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the tying run is in to score from third.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Into the box now, Lewis Young.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Bradley at second. Saltalamacchia is over at first with one away. Yanked on the ground down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. The 0-2 home. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Digging in for his second at bat, Eduardo Nunez, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. The run scores from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, Dero. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Dustin Pedroia is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside, 1-0. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike one. So 1-1. This one's down to third. Longoria's there. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is so much baseball history here at Fenway Park, in and around the stadium, as we continue our coverage of Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Strike one to start the at-bat. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Not your normal put-away pitch. A 2-strike fastball down in the zone, but he was able to get wood on it and foul it away.
The next 1-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Young, and it's off the Green Monster. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, Dero. Leadoff double, now a base hit.
On the first, the double play, but meanwhile the run is in that'll tie the ball game. Up next for the Rays, Corey Dickerson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
0-1 the count.
And Dickerson behind 0-2 now.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside? Or is he going to...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. Digging in to try it again, Mookie Betts. He flew out in his last at-bat. Lays off 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Betts stands 5'9" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Not a good 3-0 swing as he was well behind the fastball there.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Here's the 3-1. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Belt. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Betts aboard here at first with nobody out. Belt in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
3-0 now. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run home run for the guy they call the baby giraffe, Brandon Belt. Home run number 39 on the season for him, and it moves the Red Sox out to a 4-2 lead. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Rasmus on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So with 1 gone, we take a look at the current standings entering play, and it's not all that pretty. As you can see, these guys are well back in the division race, already looking forward to next year. 1 gone here in the Boston 3rd, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Chris Young. First pitch coming. Here it is. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Still only 1 out in the inning. The 1-1 home. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Souza is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jackie.
Striding in once again, Jackie Bradley Jr. He reached on a single in his first try. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. High and deep to straightaway right. Looking up is Souza. And that is into the visitors' bullpen, a home run. A solo shot off the bat of Jackie Bradley Jr. Number 23 for him thus far. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Catcher Jared Saltalamacchia is in now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
3 runs already home here. Two balls and a strike to count. Two and 2. Here now the 2-2. Popped him up. Snell has room in foul territory, and that retires the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Red Sox 5, the Rays 2. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Evan Longoria comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Shoots this one over to first, but a foul ball. 1-1. The 1-1 home. Hit in the air out to right. Pedroia waits on it. He's got it 1 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. At the plate, Steven Souza. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Fourth inning here, already a 5-2 score. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little. Benintendi is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Second baseman.
Ready for another chance? Brad Miller. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Count remains at 0-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Still 1-2.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. They trail 5. Next up for the Red Sox, Lewis Young. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Standing in now, Eduardo Nunez.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Young gets his lead at first, nobody out. Heading out towards shallow right. Souza is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in once again, Dustin Pedroia. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. Fouled off. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Now a snap throw to first. Back in standing. Hit down the third base line. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Curveball that time, not even close. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that'll wind up a foul ball just to the right of Pesky's pole.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Ready once again, Mookie Betts. He's set and the pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. 2 out with a man at first. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. One left for the Red Sox, and it remains 5-2. Stepping up to the plate, Wilson Ramos. He'll start off the fifth in this one.
Wilson Ramos.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Skied into very shallow right. Betts has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Colby Rasmus.
Stepping into the box, Colby Rasmus looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Colby Rasmus goes down for out number 2 in the top half. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. A little tapper. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. And the deficit remains 5-2. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Leading off
That last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High pop-up. Peterson shading to his right. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Striding in for Boston, Andrew Benintendi. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit to third. Up with it is Longoria. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th. So now 2 away for Chris Young. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Bouncer up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He went deep last time up.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Rasmus. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Reds. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Matt Duffy. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. No balls and 1 strike. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. It's a swinging bunt up the line. But that one rolls foul. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single. Here's the first pitch to him. Line toward the gap in left center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make...
And not in time as the run scores.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
First pitch on its way. Right over the middle, knee high.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Nope. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Evan Longoria sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. Hard hit ball to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. A run for the Rays thanks to the art.
Now pitching for the Rays,
Jared Saltalamacchia will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Now a hard liner toward short. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice swing.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit hard down the line. And this will get by Longoria at third. It's a fair ball. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Here's the first pitch to him. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
1-0 count. Here it is. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. De Leon stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He was a 24th round selection back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 7-3 ball game.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse. Souza is under it. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. The relay throw, and he is in there. Ready for another shot now. Mookie Betts. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Hit to short. To his right, Duffy. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Two men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Back goes Rasmus. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So 3 runs on. Stepping up now, Brad Miller. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. In there, no balls and a strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swinging a soft liner, and that'll be the second out. So striding in, Colby Rasmus. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. 2 out, nobody on. This is on the ground over to first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. Half swing that time. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Gary Simmons. It's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. 1 man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Chris Young. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. Striding forward now is the DH, Jackie Bradley Jr. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point from the stretch. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. The 0-2 home. Way outside. 1-2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only: get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And that one got a piece of him. Digging in and looking for more, Jared Saltalamacchia. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. In the dirt here. So now 2 men in scoring position. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam. Digging in and looking for more, Lewis Young. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Duffy from the outfield grass. And the throw to first will be in time, so the standing in Kevin Kiermaier. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And you look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now. 3-1. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Grounder down the line at third. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Digging in once again, Shane Peterson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Matt Barnes comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Fastball called for strike 2. Kiermaier on second. Duffy at first with no outs. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Dickerson has a .280 batting average. 2 balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder. The 2-0. Taken, strike 1 on the inside corner. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. There you see Evan Longoria waiting next. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Sliced hard down the left field line. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 3-10 sign on the monster. Long throw to third. And this will get in there too late. He's in there at third.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. So 1-1.
Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
The 1-2.
Gets him looking. Strike 3.
Ready for another shot now. Steven Souza. And their runners at the corners now. Swinging a ground ball to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Eduardo Nunez. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier is right there, 1 down. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Swing and a miss, 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Back up the middle and through into center field. A base hit.
Here's Mookie Betts, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. A swing and a miss at one that almost hit him.
This is where you step out adjust the batting gloves, and take a deep breath. You have to slow the moment down. I know you want to be a hero, but that pitch right there, a great executed changeup, had this batter way out in front.
Behind 0-2 now. Pedroia, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. On the ground to the left side. Taken in by Longoria. The second for one. Relay to first in time. Striding in once again, Brad Miller. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The win would belong to Rick Porcello, barring any late excitement here. The pitch. Changeup that time. A swing, and this one's driven out to deep left center field. This ball has a chance, and it is over the wall. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. 19th home run for him on the season, as it's now an 8-5 ball game.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Lying to the right side. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
Hey, you know what? You could slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That was 3 straight pitches on the outer half, and he was able to dive out there and get an opposite. Nice job.
Craig Kimbrell takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. And he lays off there, 1-0. The 1-0. Hit weakly back to the mound. There's one. Return throw not in time, and that turned into a closer play than I thought it would at first sight. Ready for another chance? Kevin Kiermaier. And in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrell, he's 1 for 4. 0-1 the count. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Matt Duffy. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. 2-0 now.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
3-1 the count now. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
And he'll put this one away, and the Red Sox will salvage at least the finale in this 3-game series as the ball game is over.
Just more of the same from Craig Kimbrell. He comes out of the bullpen and fires a scoreless 9th inning to pick up the save. Business as usual from one of the best in the game.
8-5 today. Both Sox with the division-leading 112th win. Rick Porcello wins for the 23rd time in this one, the top total in the league. Craig Kimbrell records the save, his 43rd of the campaign. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.